Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, I got a special request, and it was to make more educational videos about Thailand. So we're gonna go ahead and make one. We're gonna make one about driving a motor scooter in Thailand. So here's my little motor scooter right here. All right, first off, when driving a motor scooter in Thailand, you need a motor scooter. Night rider. Check. Popper shoes. All right. Check. I think that's all I need. Can't forget the helmet. Gotta protect the noggin. Check. I think I'm forgetting something else in Thailand. Oh, a must-have in Thailand to drive a motor scooter isn't the helmet. It is this. All right, guys, hope you all can hear me. Yes, when driving in Thailand, rule number 1, must wear a face mask. Rule number 2, I guess there is no rule numbers. We'll just make it up as we go. Avoid screaming, potholes, ditch holes, anything like that. They will be in the middle of the street. And if you notice in Thailand, people do not follow traffic rules, if there is any. Don't expect stop signs, and in most cases, definitely not a stoplight. You most likely won't find one. Stop signs just don't exist. If you can see it up here, I have a yellow flashing light. That doesn't mean stop, doesn't mean go, it means take a peek. And you guys kind of take your best bet on who gets to go. So I'm going to go. All right, whose turn? Whose turn is it? My turn. When I drive a motor scooter, I always kind of like to follow an experienced motor scooter in front of me, because they'll know where the potholes are and the vents. In this case, this girl is changing lanes. And yes, she does have her face mask on. No helmet. I gotta go. Right, and as you guys notice, in Thailand, they drive on the opposite side of the road than in the US. You gotta get used to that. With no stop signs and stoplights, it makes it pretty crazy. Yes, you don't want to be driving on the wrong side of the road very often either. That's not a good thing. You can see I am right now. right, there we go. Back on track. Always look for people making them left-hand turns in front of you, or right-hand turns. Also, use your turn signal whenever possible. Very important. Try and drive a straight line if possible, because the motor scooter behind you or in front of you is predicting where you're going to go. Weaving inside and out of traffic is also a thing here. So do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Motor scooters are relatively faster than cars in traffic because they can do that. No helmets, face mask. All right, so these three-wheeled carts in front of you, it's called a sling. You have to find out how to get in front of them. Hopefully this car will back off a little bit and I can weave around him, but I don't think he's gonna let me. So yeah, I can go on the right side of him. There we go. Have you guys seen a stoplight yet, or a stop sign? Not many. Very, very few. And it's midday. It's early morning. It's not early morning. It's mid-morning. So not tons of traffic. The other thing to watch out for when you're driving these smaller streets, a lot of times the vents are in the middle of the street and the holes. Now this street looks relatively new or built up, so it doesn't look like much of a problem here, but you still have to be cautious. Look for speed bumps, holes in the street, whatever obstacle you may have to avoid. They're here. I found most obstacles I'm avoiding are other motorbikes, cars, dogs, and people. So yeah, if you are renting a motorbike and you're confident at driving the motorbike, another thing I learned was don't be a looky-loo. Don't go there for sightseeing. It'll distract you from the road and you will hit something. Something could happen. I had a couple of scares when I first got one, but it puckered me up real quick. Real quick. So don't be a looky-loo. It doesn't help. So I'm on one of the main roads. I'm actually headed to a diner called Route 66. There isn't much more I can tell you other than what to avoid. Driving at night can be a bit hectic. Again, it's all about your confidence. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little educational moment. Riding a motor scooter in Thailand. Do you need a special license to ride a motor scooter? Is it required to rent one and drive one? The answer is no. So if you guys have any questions or anything about our awesome educational moment, about riding a motor scooter in Thailand, just leave it in the comments. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe. Cheers everybody.